Ba-da-la-la-la. Yeah, my mic's not muted. Get out of here. You know what? That's not a bad song. Oh, did I kill it? Did I soil it? I think I soiled it, chat. I think I soiled it. What's up, everyone? Alright. I'm gonna get started here in a minute. Oh, I'm just waiting for something to get patched. And then we'll go from there. Hey, what's up, Gadfly? How you doing, buddy? Buddy. Void Crew just put out this whole expose about how they targeted co-op. That's actually really good. Oh, they're also doing a giveaway. Oh no, okay, the giveaway's over. Oh, they added a lot of cool things to, they've added a lot of cool things to Void Crew. Huh, I'm gonna have to check out the game, make a video on it. It's been a while. Well, Gadflame, glad you're doing alright. Alright, we've probably killed my timer, right? 26 seconds? Yeah. Let's get this party started. Waiting for Ace Combat to load. Hi, Bart. Hi, friend. Alright, we pause that. We go to stream as everything just broke. I don't see my intro changing. It did. Wonderful. Game capture should be alive. I'm on the wrong mod page. There we go. Streaming. Okay, you guys know how this goes. Game audio looks good. And in 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Blaze Jedi here, and welcome back to another episode of Ace Combat 7 Mod Showcase. Let's dive on in. I don't think I've ever called it an episode before. That was new. I guess they are episodes, aren't they? What mods are we doing today? Today, we are doing the XFA 36 Alpha and the fuck. I kid you not. The plane spells fuck. It's FCK1C. What's up, John? Alright. They have the heat going in my house, and it's making my cat sick because it's overheating the house. It's very annoying. there's no good carrier missions, which really suck because I really want to change the name, or I really want to show off the fact that one of these planes are carrier capable. But the problem is the missions that are carrier capable are doo-doo butt cheeks. This XFA has interesting weapons. I don't know what mission to take it on. Do something quick, maybe. Not transfer orders. I hate that mission. Really just aren't a lot of... You know, I say this a lot. There just aren't a lot of good missions. It's one of the longer campaigns in Ace Combat history, and it's just so lackluster. Isn't the only mission with the carrier takeoff? No. So carrier... this mission... Mission 3 has a carrier takeoff. Excuse me. Mission 19 has a carrier landing, and then 20 has a forced carrier takeoff. Fuck it, I guess we'll do 3. Alright. At my Arizona, I have a caffeine drink. I'm good to go. I'm going to do that again because I was not, in fact, good to go. Alright, and it's time for my favorite part. It's aircraft selection time. And today, we're going to be taking out the XFA. Nope, I lied to you. I lied to you all. It is an XFA, but it's not that one. Hold on. Alright, I found it. So today, we're going to be taking out the XFA 36 Alpha Game. Carrier capable, apparently. Am I having a texture issue, or is that just... I don't think I'm having a texture issue. Okay. So, we have a cool set of missiles here. I have the mod page up. So, we have a MERV, which, according to the mod page, is a 4 times the punch in a compact package. The MERV is basically 4 warheads with the damage... Oh gosh, okay. It is 4 smaller warheads with the damage equal to that of the normal missile, which is pretty cool. So basically 4 times regular missiles. We have our standard XSDB, and then this weird thing, which it says wrong. According to the mod page, it's actually the VMPM, which is the Vertical Attack Multi-Purpose Missile. It's based off the LACM and LACM LACM for people who are new to the channel and don't know my references. I don't know if this matters, but 27 damage, 4-second reload, and it can reach out to 4,500 meters. Pretty cool. We're gonna take the MERV, because I think that'll be funny. As for our parts, thank you, game. We're gonna go for our standard, not deviate too much. I think it'll be fine. And as for our weapons, I don't know what effects. I'm going to assume special missiles affects the thingy. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with power. And then we are going to carry more normal missiles because I feel like we're going to need that. And we're going to go with proxy. Let's take a look at skins. Of course, we do live stream these over on YouTube and sometimes Twitch now. And yes, this is the plane from AC3. Let's take a look. Osteen skin. Just your kind of flat white. Mage skin. Which took a second to load there. Oh, this one has markings. We have the spare skin. Which I'm assuming is the same thing. I don't know why these skins are taking so long to load. Oh, there's all the logoture and everything. Strider skin. feel like one of these are going to crash my game. General resources. That's cool. There's a color variation. The Dician. I say it differently every time I see it. The Zone of Endless skin. Oh, that's weird. It's like really shiny. We have the sack skin. The name on the mod, if you guys look at the skin on the bottom there, it says FA32C. That is not the mod we are flying. And the UPO skin, which may or may not be broken. Nope, it's working. Okay, cool. I think we're gonna take the General Resources skin because that's the only skin that visually looks much different, and it's not just like red or black. But all right, we're loaded up, we're ready to go, and without further ado, let's dive in.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the
So
front.
I never got to play Ace Combat 3. Did you get the choice of who to side with, or was it like different days? I got coffee as cider. Your coffee cider? That's pretty cool. Coffee cider sounds good. Can't wait for 10 more Cease 27 mods, and I'm not complaining. There are a lot of sequoias that I need to get through. I haven't done a lot of them. Of course, I did say this aircraft was carrier capable, and I know a comment on one of my earlier videos was not showing off the carrier capableness of it. Wow, she's fucking ginormous. Holy cow. Got pick check. We're probably going to cut this out. Oh my god, she is a cow. Alright, and we're here in the mission with the XFA 36. Cockpit check. We have a drone cockpit. Apparently this is built off the F-22, but jeez, oh Pete's, this thing's a cow. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, look, the little wingtips come up. That's cute. Can this PSM? It should be able to. Yep. Oh, although it does not like it. Oh no, guys, I'm icing. Oh, I like those weapon base though. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, it's single shot. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, let's get to work. That's gonna make for a cool screenshot. We have a Sioux. I never realized Brony was in. That looked like a Hornet. I might save these 4M or these Mervs for the Arsenal bird. I don't know where that missile was. You know what this mod would benefit from? The FOV mod. To pull the third-person camera back a little bit. She flies pretty good. Now that I'm kind of getting used to the weight, flies pretty good. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it's a mental thing because she looks so big. Fight's so dirty, but its love is so clean. We're talking caffeinated drinks in chat. John's got coffee and apple cider. But, like, what if they made a coffee apple cider? I think that would be fucking delicious. I say as a non-coffee drinker. What I have with me today, I have a Ghost Energy Welch's. This is not sponsored. I just, like, for some reason, I've had a grape soda thing going on, and I saw this with caffeine, and I was like, ooh.
Shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I like the engines. I really like the engines on this thing, because they're actually really good looking. Oh no, guys. A missile.
What the hell? Missile! Evade! Caution! Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Alright, it's Arsenal Bird time. You know how this goes.
Enthusiasts utilizing the Arsenal Bird.
I feel like I've used this mission a lot recently.
We had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Missile.
About that monster.
Break, now!
Just waiting for mission command.
You know, I wonder if, like, I stay over here and fight these guys, if I can take them out faster before dealing with, Big Baby Huey, as Mage 1 likes to say.
All aircraft, no change in gate.
You know, that aircraft was already smoking,
The current airspace.
and I really figured it'd be like a one-and-done kind of deal.
Destroy the Arsenal Bird.
Alright. Don't know where these missiles are, but they're coming for my bum. Let's see if we can't just take out the AAMs. I think I missed. Why are these missing? There we go. I just wasn't at a good angle, apparently.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Those reload really fast. It's actually really nice.
Destroy the Arsenal Bird's anti-air missiles. She's still got some left, so watch your 6.
Evading!
Come on, let me lock on. Alright, cool. So that should be the Arsenal Bird's weapon systems disabled.
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Bleh. That's a horrible angle to fly at. Oh my god.
Sideways.
Yep, I see it. I see it.
Skeleton 2 lost to an Arsenal
The Arsenal Bird is still shooting at me because that was definitely an Arsenal Bird missile.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I
John
repeat,
says makes sense.
maintain
Feels a bit
air
heavy. She's a big bird, but basically a wind sail. Yeah, that's true.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there.
Bert says can't wait for next Saturday. What? Your birthday? Hell yeah!
I'm breaking up.
Well, happy early
Skeleton
birthday.
3's lost.
We got incoming.
Skeleton Squadron is down.
I gotta look at my schedule.
All squadrons, command is
It's either next Saturday or the Saturday after. I'll be doing like a massive recording session because I will be going away for a week, which means I have to record 3 weeks worth of content.
Give our allies some time to escape.
So this way I can cover myself for when I come back.
Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Oh, and for all my Americans who are watching this probably on Monday, in case this is the only video you watch from me this week, happy Thanksgiving if you and your family celebrate it. If not, you know, happy Yuletide and holiday greetings.
But you obviously don't know the difference between you and Mage 2's abilities. Get your
Because
ass back
I
to
love
base and pull that
Thanksgiving.
out of yours.
I'm a
That's
fatty,
an order.
I will admit.
Copy that. Returning home.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Alright, just keep shooting.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show 'em any mercy.
I wanted to do an extra reporting this week and do... You know what? I was talking shit about this aircraft earlier,
Leave the AO.
and honestly, I think she may need a texture update, but she flies really well. It's built off the F-22, which I think I mentioned previously, but honestly, it really does feel like its own aircraft. It's not just like a carbon copy. Like, there's a lot of mods that feel like carbon copy performance-wise to other mods.
The enemy has a lock on you.
This
More
one
UAVs
definitely
spotted.
does not feel
Guard
that way.
Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine.
That is pretty cool.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column
I think I was saying I don't know how I feel about these missiles. I actually...
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey.
I dig it.
1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
He's fast. It's like he's...
Let's see down here.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
that was kind of cool. They crossed each other.
Column 2, status report.
Oh, happy early birthday, John.
Just talk to
That's
me.
awesome. A lot of birthdays this
Against
this month.
SU-30. Orange wingtips. I
My
can't
birthday's
shake
the
it
end of the
off.
year,
It's
so
move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
I could celebrate it in any part of the world except China,
Mage 2, UAV down.
because
Keep it up,
Chinese
buddy.
New Year is in like February.
We'll let you take it easy next time.
Should have made a MiG-29 based mod. There's a few MiG-29s.
A sun? It's got a sun emblem.
I think I have a MiG-29 mod.
Opening fire.
Like a souped up modern version. Maybe it's not a mod. Maybe it's a DLC.
10 feet.
Get your asses out.
Oh, my frames did not like
Mage 2, UAV
shooting
down.
that many missiles at once.
I maneuver behind the enemy.
Enemy on your 6.
I don't know if I still had the lock when I fired that missile. Apparently I did not. Really? That little dodge was enough?
Mage 2,
Well, that's why we have bullets.
Main squadron still have their hot shot.
don't eyes up in there.
Might make it out.
You know what's weird to me is that they say, do we still have our hot shot? And we haven't really done anything crazy in the last two missions.
Allies hit. Column and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
I'm still stocked up. Bring them on.
Do you ever remember in Ace Combat 6, one of the only ways to hit Strigan was to wait for it to say fire? Because you're supposed to get like bonus maneuverability to your missile when you do it. This game, I feel like that wasn't a thing.
Fox 2.
I still feel like the missile just kind of does whatever it feels like. I think it launches a little faster, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, cool. Last group.
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Mage 2's in the
Oh,
clouds.
good job, Mage 2.
Twin seat
We want as
MiG-30,
many guys out here
a
as
twin
possible.
seat MiG-29 and MiG-35 and its DLC. Yeah, okay, that's what I
Golem
thought.
2,
That's what I
what's your
thought.
status? Status report.
She's a predator. We get eaten.
Golem 2, get out. Eject now.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
I like how she was just talking in like another mission about how she obviously doesn't or in this mission, she obviously doesn't understand her abilities over mine, and then is crying that she's getting shot down. Just fucking hit your eject handles.
Lost.
Shit.
I'm like, well, I'm dead.
Where's that bastard that got Brownie?
All right, we got it.
Casualties and we may be out of this war.
Ooh,
Sorry.
had the PSM a little bit there. I got right in front of her. Didn't want to do that.
Multiple UAVs. He's got them at bay. We owe him one.
We protected the F-14s.
Enemy UAVs eliminated. Allies are safe outside enemy territory.
Has better tracking, but it's no longer guaranteed. It went back to ACX. Then. Ah, okay.
I said
Gotcha.
what I had to say.
Cool. I like this aircraft.
What? Not a grooved retreat.
I think it
Just
needs a bit of a
another DNA.
texture update, but other than that, I think this aircraft is
That was
really
the right
solid.
decision at the time, Knocker. No, I should have
What's up, man?
Like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw. If not for your flying, a lot of folks wouldn't have made it home.
Alright, time for my favorite part. It's screenshot time. Cutscenes playing. Let me open up the next mod page. Screenshot time.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
I'm not doing the carrier landing. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Oh, she has like a rounded nose. I thought she had a pointy nose. Oh, okay. If only the Oxwagon was there. I love that mod. I think that's the only mod I've legitimately done 2 videos on because it had an update. The next mod that's getting that treatment is the VX37, the F-14 from Macross, because it was made into an add-on. So now now you can have it without it being a placer, which I think is fucking awesome. She might saying? The Strigen Fire thing? What's the Strigen Fire thing? I should know this, but I don't. See, to me, the Strigen thing was always, gentlemen, there isn't a lady in the world who can say no to us now. That, to me, is the Strigen thing. I'm trying to get a pretty angle, and, like, she's definitely not pretty, I'll tell you that. Oh, God. I haven't done that fight in so long. I don't even remember the worst of that fight. I remember Pastrick being like, everybody leave because I am here. I beat him on normal, but no chance on hard. I beat him on ace a few times. Maybe we'll do an AC6 stream tonight. Maybe I'll just hook up my console and we'll go. Depends on what's going on tonight. That's a cool screenshot. Through the smoke? Can I get it through the smoke? If you guys are ever wondering what I'm looking for screenshots, I'm primarily looking for action that also showcases some of the finer bits of the mod. Sometimes it's difficult, because sometimes the mod, like, there's not really a lot going on, especially with these stealth mods, there's not really a lot going on visually. So you have to really kind of get into the weeds with screenshots. Like, that might be a good one. I'm looking for the wreckage of this guy. That's a good one. Alright. Yeah, I didn't think there was one with that. Hey, what's up, Eagle? Eagle 1, delivering freedom. I have a funny. Let me do my outro.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a...
All right, without a doubt, we took a little too long and only got the A rank, which is very disappointing. But this has been the XFA 36 Alpha. I dig this mod. This is actually a pretty fun aircraft. Again, feels like a bus at first, but once you kind of get it going, it's going. And my only critique on it is that it might need a small model update. But otherwise, this aircraft is fun. I like it. But alright, pretty people, if you guys want to try this mod for yourself, link in the description down below. And if you like this content, you know what to do. So until next time, so long, farewell, fly safe, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Later, party people. Alright. So you guys know how this works. We're going to reset the game. Once it relaunches, I'll do another intro, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and quit the game. Canards. Oh, not Buff. Not the Buff. What's up, Scooter? That's a mechanic in ACs. When you get the gun reticule. Yeah, so in Ace Combat, I don't know when it was introduced, but I know it existed in Zero. So I know it's at least from Zero. If it says fire, your missile's supposed to have better tracking. In AC6, it was better tracking and more maneuverability because some of the aces in that game were ridiculously hard to hit. So you would wait, like if you had a hard opponent, you would wait for it to say fire, you click the button, and then it'd go boom. Ideally. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Big stretch, chat. Big stretch. Oh. Ooh, okay. Just for chat, new Carrier Command episode's coming out tomorrow. I've been unhealthy this week, so I haven't really had a chance to edit it. It's almost done though. It's almost done, I promise. All right. In 3, 2. What's up, everybody? Blaze Jedi here, and welcome back to another Ace Combat 7 mod showcase. Let's dive on in. I as a joke really wanted to get every time I've said, what's up, everybody? And just make a compilation. I was going through my TikTok. Oh, thank you, Ben. I'm feeling better now. It's been a hard week. I was going through my TikTok and scrolling through my videos and realized all of my shorts start with the start of the mission, which is all right, everybody, all right, everybody, all right, everybody. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm a machine. All right, we're actually going to do charged assault, which should be interesting because I never do the starter mission. Oh, are we ready for some can ASMR?
Is everyone here?
I gotta make sure this is a good one.
Settle down. I said settle down.
Hold on.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Nusia as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching.
There we go.
Communication systems went
I
down
broke the tab
immediately
trying to hug it between me and the mic.
led to conclude
You know, when I used to hate opening cans, like to the point where if I was dating somebody, I literally used to hand the can to them and be like, open please. Because when I was a kid, I opened one of these on like a cruise and completely sliced my fucking finger open. And for some reason, that was enough. All right, it's time for my favorite part. It's aircraft selection time. And you kind of got a hint of it last video, but today we are flying. It's all the way down. Down in an earlier round. Today we're flying the fuck. Let me be serious. We're flying the EI DF F-CK-1C. Yes, I call it the fuck. Because that's what it is. I don't care. It has quams. It has a LACM. And it has these really cool, like, long-range air-to-air missiles, which we're going to be taking today. I have this set up because we flew this once before. We're set up just for our normal. And then we also have high-power guns. Guns. Let's look at the skins. Start off with Ocean. I do like this plane. It is kind of cool. This is, of course, we do live stream these over on YouTube and Twitch. And Ben, you would be right. This plane is, here's the Erusian skin for anyone interested. This aircraft is an amalgamation of an F-16 and an F-A-18. So we can kind of see, let's take a look real fast before we keep going with the skins. You can kind of see it's got like the F-16 or like a mash between F-16 and 18 cockpit. It's definitely got the front is F-16 meets Super Hornet. Then you have the engines, which are pure Hornet. However, it's not thrust vectoring, so not 18 nozzles. We got the F-16 tail. I want to say these are F-16 wings, but it's also got the little back part of like the F-A-18. It's a really kind of great kit bash, and I'm super impressed with this model. It looks really good. Oh, and Bart, to your comment, it is in fact carrier capable. All right, continuing down the line, we have the special skin. We have the mage skin. I'm just going to bang through these because I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Yep. Spare. Strider. And then we have the Chinese Air Force skins, which are kind of cool too. We have the first one, which is the high vis. And then the low vis. I'm quite a fan of this low vis skin. But today, you know what, Ben, just for saying that, today we're going to fly the special skin, which I think is also the skin we used in our modded playthrough, our Skies Restored playthrough. So let's go ahead, we'll take this out, and get to the mission.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening?
After this, we will be recording a Carrier Command episode, so I will warn you guys, it's slow pace and a little more boring. It's a lot my speed. I really like the game, but it's not everybody's. Alright, and we're here in the FCK cockpit check. I like this. I like this a lot. You know what's funny is this feels like a real aircraft. Oh, it's so good. And look, it's mostly working. Oh, I didn't notice this before in the other modded playthrough, but look, the little nodule there is working too. That's kind of cool. Module? Mod intensifies. So, it should lock on right now. Oh, yes. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the Foxbat mod. Solid. Oh, we're gonna blaze through this mission. Unfortunately, you cannot drop the drop tank. But there is a optional file to remove them from the aircraft.
That's what it means to be in an element.
In an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job.
And just to prove that you cannot thrust vector, unfortunately. Well, PSM rather. Yeah. No PSM. Sad times. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. Oh yeah, the Vulcan does stick out. John, you're right. Look at that. The gun pod kind of sticks out. That's cool. Bap. Bap. Those missiles are fast too. Holy crap.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2.
This must be how Growling Sidewinder feels when he F-22 something from like 70 miles away. I'm exaggerating, but he be sniping with that thing. This is fun. This aircraft looks really good too. It's like just weird enough to be video game, but it's also grounded enough that it feels like it could be a real aircraft. I don't like that it has 4 visible missiles, and I can't use all 4 of them, though. That's just a nitpicky thing, though. Solid.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going.
Solid vanilla-style aircraft.
You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Quite enjoy.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1. Tally ho, 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber.
Hey, speaking of realistic things, I have a silly goal. If you've made it this far in the video, hi everybody. You know, we crossed the threshold. If you're wondering where that line is from, it's from our Skies Restored mod. But we crossed the threshold of 1,200 subscribers like last week, which is nuts. Thank you guys so much for the support. And I'm just kind of like, if I ask my community, could we get to 2,000 before the end of the year for my birthday? I don't think that's possible, but it'd be really fun if we could. That'd be 800 subscribers from... What's recording day? Recording day of this video is 11/22. This video is going to be released on Wednesday of the following week. So, when's Thanksgiving? The 27th? Or 28th? You know what? I'm checking my calendar while we're flying. Don't text and fly, kids. Let's take a look. Okay, so Thanksgiving's the 27th, which means this video is coming out the 26th. So we have from the 26th to December 31st, which is my birthday. I don't think it's possible, but it would be fun. It would be fun. He thinks he can escape. Take a missile up the bum. Oh, that's a TU. Come here, Black Swan.
60 down. Significant threat.
What is Skies Restored? Skies Restored is a really cool mod. It adds in a lot of unused assets to the game that includes voice lines, ace names, things like that. Squadron names that you usually wouldn't get. It makes like super rare voice lines a little more common because there's people who have played this game, you know, 10, 20 times and still haven't heard all the voice lines. Adds a lot of really cool things. It's a pain in the ass to set up, but it was really worth the time and effort. And we run it with all these mod showcases.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Okay, so it's definitely the FA-18 cockpit, because look, there's the F-16 next to me. No, maybe I was right. Maybe it is an F-16. No, it's not, because look, the bow's different.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
The seat might be the same, though.
Good going, Mage 2.
You could definitely... this is actually kind of the perfect mission to see the difference between the two aircraft,
Slow down.
but also
It's
the
just one
similarities.
sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it
Okay,
back
definitely
in one
using
piece, you hear?
FA-18 wings.
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
It's even got the little stabilizers underneath that the F-16 has, just in a different
What's the
position.
deal with all the drones?
Pretty cool. Really cool.
Return to base and report for debriefing.
Word. Later, Ben.
I am Princess Rosa Cosette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia.
We didn't even use a flare. Wah.
Just let them
Altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Altitude restriction is lifted. You know, this gun is definitely F-16. Oh, yeah.
Stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Gotta lean up a little bit because I gotta remember where the text goes. It is a good looking aircraft too.
The Newman crater's right below us.
Wait and see if I can get some action shots.
Fox 3. Mage 2, lock. Mage 2, targets in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm.
It's cool because in this view you can really see the maneuverability.
Promise, but he's still very...
Cursed kid's toy. It's a Matchbox, bro. I used to love my Matchbox toys as a kid. Oh man. Oh, that was a bad one. That didn't screenshot the way I wanted it to. Come on. Nope. Not the angle I want, it's the problem.
Just
A little too sunny.
I'll give you some pointers back at base if we can make it in one piece.
I think I got a good one, though. It seems today that all you see is silly insanity and more on TV. Oh, big stretch, chat. Oh, big stretch. All right, and without a doubt, we got the S rank. This is actually a really fun fighter. I suggest everybody try it out. I love these custom aircraft. I wish there was more custom aircrafts from the community. It would be really awesome to try. See what everyone's brain comes up with. But all right, everybody, this has been the EIDF FCK1C, or the fuck. If you guys want to try this mod, link in the description down below. And as always, if you guys like this video, you know what to do. So until next time, so long, farewell, fly safe, stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Later, party people. Alrighty, everybody. So, this is where we change the games and get the party underway, because we're gonna set sail on an adventure together. You know what's funny is I really can sing too, and I just pretend to be a dickhead and can't sing. Gotta get music going while I load the game. Ooh, that would be a fun challenge. A carrier command playthrough where I'm not allowed to move the carrier from its like starting position. Like take the first island and then it's stuck. Like essentially it's a ground. Alright, so the game's up. Screen. Cool. Bap. Which save do I want to load? This one. No, we'll load the latest one. Used to carry as an offshore like oil airstrip. Yeah, so like the idea would be you take your first island, and wherever the carrier is when the first island's taken, you stop the carrier. So the carrier is essentially an island, like a sinkable island. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Because then you couldn't use the Navy gun, which is a challenge. You would have to air in assets. It would mean all your losses are so much more important. Or, like, you can relocate the carrier, but you couldn't do anything with it. Like, it essentially has no weapon systems. Ooh. Excusez-moi, my friends. Alright, hear me out, chat. If you guys had one superpower... You know what? I'm going to ask this one when we start the stream. But if you're here in the live chat right now, I want you to think, if you had one superpower with no setbacks, what would the superpower be? Alright, we are here. Start recording. And in 3, 2. What's up, everybody, and welcome... Wow, let me try that again. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our Carrier Command 2 64 Island Froghopper campaign. You know, I don't remember why we gave it that name. But last time on Carrier Command 2, we took Taconic, and I don't know why this is really weird today. Hello? Are you okay there, Carrier? Okay, cool, we got it. Last time we took Taconic and Elwood, and today, I thought today was the episode. We are going to just raffle stomp our way, yes, I said raffle stomp, through these 6 islands. Because they're all level 2. And it should just be an air superiority mission, because I am not going to mess around. I am just going to hop, kill, hop, kill, hop, kill. The only issue we may run into is this canal, basically. This channel, if you would, because there might be boats on these islands. But as long as we stay to the east, it should be fine. So without further ado, let me just make sure everybody gets back on board safely and securely, which it seems like is happening. Are you on the deck? You are. So without further ado, we're engines hot. We are ready to go, and we are on the way. Let's not run into the island. That would be really bad to run into the island. Sleep like a dolphin would be nice. See, to sleep like a cat would be nice. To be well rested and then waking up at the earliest sign of a threat. That'd be cool too. Telekinesis or cloning? Telekinesis would be a good one. See, so I was thinking teleportation would be cool. But not just like me, but basically like anything I'm holding on to. Kind of like the ability to mentally say, I want to teleport this, this, and that. Because how cool would it be on like big family gatherings if... Ooh. That's a problem. We're in like a low tide situation. Hold on, chat. We have an issue. Nope. Okay, cool. We're in deeper water now. That was scary for a minute. That's a boat over there. We should be roaring right now. If I turn off radar, do I get extra power? No. Okay. It's gonna be, should be a very light day today in terms of losses, unless I really mess up somewhere. Alright, party people. So while we're on the way to the island, 2 things. One, I realize I say alright a lot during these videos, so I'm going to try and not say it today. But if you had a superpower without drawbacks, just one, what would that superpower be? See, we live stream these over on YouTube and Twitch, and John says telekinesis or cloning. Those are good. See, I would want to do teleportation with like the caveat that it's things like I want to take with me too. So like, say, I don't know, there's a big party and I have all this food I want to take, so I can just like grab onto the canisters or containers or whatever it is that I'm bringing, and just be like, all right, boop, transfer right there with it. You know how easy that would make Christmas, trying to like put presents in the car and stuff and bring it home. It's just like, all right, cool, cool, cool. Grab these 2 bags, pop back, pop in. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think? Always want to do a co-op playthrough. I've wanted to do a co-op playthrough for a while. I will say it is hard to get schedules lined up. I have a battle buddy who does Carrier Command with me, and he's been on the channel a few times, a lot of the earlier episodes. But just because of how schedules have mixed up, it is really hard to get someone for 2 to 3 hours to do this game. It'd be so much fun, though. We're cruising right now, chat. We got full fuel. We're loaded for bear. You know what? While we're sailing, I'm going to do something fun, because it's only a level 2. Where's the petrol? You. Razor bill, please. I don't think I have to worry about anything, but just in case. What we're gonna do is a light scouting, and then we're gonna go in hard. I don't think there's anything I really have to actually worry about here. Whoops. But just in case. And then, because I'm assuming by the time that's done, we'll be there. Oh, she's still loading, so we have time. Imagine the Abrata, if I could clone myself. See, but the problem is then you and your clone would have to talk about the consuming of the brain rot, because you would be two different brains. See, you'd have to be like a Borg. You would have to be able to assimilate information at, like, you know, a mile a minute. Whoops. Made myself a little sick there. We haven't launched just a regular scout vehicle in so long. This feels so foreign. My money don't jiggle jiggle. No. Oh, that's a cool shot with the sun coming up. No, do I need weapons on? I don't think I do. We'll do some light scouting just to confirm there's nothing, you know, super crazy. And then we'll go from there. Do 1,000. And you could just do a triangle until I'm comfortable and ready. The gaming events I could complete. See, that would be my thing. That... It's part of the reason, like, I'm really hoping I can either get my girlfriend into video games, or when we have kids, the years down the line, when we have kids, they'll get into gaming, because how cool would it be to have a squad of, like, my own? It'd be really cool. It'd be really fun. Things guys dream about, right? Alright, there is a vehicle taking off. Not too worried about that. Yo, honestly, I just want to be a dingleberry for a second here. Oh, is it because it's not off the ground yet? Oh, cool. It's literally just a bunch of seals. I see a razor bill in there. What else can I see? The good thing is it's night. I don't think there's any turrets on level 2 islands. Oh, there is one right there. And one right there. We just want to tag boys being boys. No, my boys being boys moment was so we go upstate every now and then to visit my girlfriend's family, and my boys being boys moment was this is very stream exclusive dialogue. Was when we were watching WALL-E, in the living room. Like, a gorgeous, gorgeous house in the country, by the way. Well, country of New York. Whoa. Oh. So we were doing some normal scouting, but it seems like this manta wants to attack us. So I want to see if I can't put us into a position where I can fire at her and not get shot down here. I wonder if I can just stall out, maybe do it. Oh, here we go. Box 2. I missed. Try again. Box 2. That's gonna miss. Maybe. Yes. Okay, so we're just gonna scout until we can't anymore. And we were watching Wall-E on like this big TV, and she was kind of falling asleep on me. And it was just such the perfect, like, this is the life I want moment. It was very nice, and at some point she's probably going to watch this live stream and be like, you talked about me again. I'm like, I did, because I love you, and I talk about you a lot. Find someone who matches your style of crazy, party people. That's the best advice I can give you. And don't force it. A lot of people think that forcing romance to happen is the way to do it. No, just, like, granted, we met on, like, a dating app, but make sure you're compatible personality-wise first. I always say go with someone who's goal-orientated, because usually that means they'll always be trying to make sure, like, tomorrow's a better day than today is. And if you're that way already or want to be that way, having someone who supports that kind of mentality is very helpful. I'm not a fan of being, you know, complacent with a lifestyle. I always want to be improving and whatnot. So it just works out. There's a lot of little guys on this island. I'm gonna look back at this recording. It's gonna be like 3 hours long. I'm like, fuck. All right. Okay, so the scouting's done. We are here in a tiny little helicopter, and we are gonna light these guys up real fast. It's been a while since we've used the Razor Bill, so let's hope I don't die. Oh, we're going in steep. We're going in steep. Level out. Get some altitude. All right. This is what I love. That turret was a little tougher. Oh, there's a Razor Bill behind us. Hi, friend. Not a Razor Bill, Petrol. Petrols are actually really armored. Alright, we'll come back. We'll come back. The helicopter isn't maneuvering the way I wanted to. I'm not used to flying the Razor Bill anymore. I think this game shows the perfect example of why logistics and air power win wars. Hey, all good, Bart. Sadly, we are out of ammo, but we have killed a large number of enemies. Let's get the helicopter here back to the base. To the carrier, and we will launch with petrol. I don't think that has to worry about getting shot down, I'm going to be honest. Actually, you know what? If I'm going to launch this, I might as well send it with virus bots. Are you still being attacked? do me a favor. Slight alteration. Come back here. And then go here again. What I'm going to do real quick is just shoot that thing down. Oh, dodged one. Okay, so the Mantle was able to dodge one of our missiles, but the Petrol was not. So we're going to fire another SAM here and hope that we hit that Mantle right in the butt. There's a beautiful dance going on here. Yeah, look, it's moving to a dodge. Oh, there goes. It dodged again. Smart girl. Clever girl. We're just going to launch one more, and then we'll hop into the Petrol and see if we can't tag it that way. Yeah, look, she's dodging. She knows what's coming. Wow. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to pick up our virus bots here, and then go finish off the rest of this island, because honestly, yeah. I did it again. I said, all right. I don't know why I just screenshotted that. I'm going to come back and edit later. I'm thinking of getting MechWarrior 5 or COD Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare is a really fun game. MWR, Modern Warfare Remaster. I like Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare is pretty fun. I wanted to do a playthrough for a while and talk about how good it was as a sci-fi game. Alright, weird missiles out against another enemy bird. And it's dead. This is still trying to kill our bird, but I think she's out of ammo, so good luck. NW5 is kind of similar. Yeah, so from MechWarrior 5 is really fun. I've wanted to do a playthrough on the channel for a while now that I have the PC version of it. MechWarrior 5 I best describe as... are these... is this struggling? Oh, no, dummy. I told you to pick it up. Thank you. MechWarrior 5... the AI is totally just playing tag. Look at this. MechWarrior 5 is a great game if you want a tactical level mech combat game. It is still very like shoot 'em up, but there is a lot of thinking behind the mechs, the parts, the thing. The base game for MechWarrior 5 is good, but very limited in terms of customization. There are a few mods that make it a little more classic MechWarrior, but it also makes it significantly harder. So what I would always suggest is play the normal game first, just so you have a feel of it, and then add in mods, because the mods will enhance the experience, but it also makes the game significantly more challenging. That's just my 2 cents on it. The Petrol is loaded, and it is carrying our virus bots, so we are going to get to the island, finish killing off the enemies, and hop on to the next one. Oh, it's such a perfect day. We're gonna kill enemies. MechWarrior, so they sell a starter kit with MechWarrior tabletop. I think it's like 120 bucks. At Barnes and Nobles, I think it was like $75. If you live in the USA, and Barnes and Noble sometimes has the tabletop version. Am I missing this guy? Like, am I just that bad? All right, you know what? Here's some rocket pods. Didn't miss that time. I hit him, but not enough to do damage. There we go. That time I hit. Are these two just off the cliff here? Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't flip the petrol. This is not Ace Combat. Ah, it's just too easy. Look at that. It's still chasing my dude up there. We're gonna have to launch an AA vehicle and kill this thing. I was thinking. I'm trying to get into War Thunder and I just can't. I can't put in the time. Okay, and with that, this island is pacified, minus some air contact. So we're going to land, capture the island, and then get a moving. I'd be able to land, like, right there. Okay. You know, there was a second air contact that I think got melted. Yeah, Razor Bill. I think the Razor Bill got a little too close. Are one of you loaded up for AA? Can you... Hi, friend. You come home. War Thunder's too stressful. Oh, it's crazy. I don't know, like, you know what it is? It's the time to grind versus time to make content. And I feel like I can't really make good War Thunder content unless I'm top tier doing really well, you know? Are my weapons not locking on? There we go. It somehow defeated both my missiles without even getting close, which is really frustrating. Alright, yeah, we're gonna load up a bird with AA real fast and just send her in. Ooh, also, I'm gonna get more AA missiles on board because I just noticed we're running out. Get some more medium bombs on board too, actually. It's a good, excuse me for a moment, chat. This is a good opportunity for me to do some logistics. Okay, cool. Nothing's on order, which makes this a little easier. What's heading to the carrier? You. Show on map. You are going to stop heading to the carrier, friend. You are just going to go here and wait. Used to get 1 kill, tanks 2 to 3. Germany. Oh, Jesus. Modern shit, still remember. I think my problem is just the amount of money that goes into it. I've seen a lot of games that, like, or I've heard from a lot of creators the game takes a lot of money to really get into. And okay, so real quick, it looks like the Manta got a little too big for her britches and got herself killed. So we're gonna send this back to bombs and get it started. Whoops! What? That solves a problem. Yeah, I just feel like War Thunder takes a little too much time and money, and time is so valuable that it's really hard to commit to a game that I basically have to play 24/7 in order to really get anywhere with. Okay, now that the logistical chain is fixed, let's go ahead and figure out what we need. We're going to need a lot of 20 mil, so let's get like 2,000 of this on board. Everything else I think we're okay with. Well, we can get another 60. 120. This is carrier gun, basically. And we'll get another 40 tank shells. If we're going to refill on bombs, we might as well refill on all of our bombs. I keep a healthy stock of 20 on board. Laser missiles I don't care for too much. Let's get another... Let's do 21 just to make it a flat number. Cruise missiles. Let's get another 10 on board. Torpedoes. Let's get another 17 on board, so we have 30. TV-guided missiles. Once they run out, I really don't intend on picking them up. We'll get another 10 noisemakers. Torpedo countermeasures we're fine with. We don't use these anymore, so I don't care. Everything else looks fine. Yes. Everything else looks good. Okay, so is this just all ammo? So what we need to do is come over here. Nope. Come over here, where I just was. And we need to find a large munitions depot and a small one. This isn't ready, so this isn't going to help me. This also isn't ready, so that's not going to help me. Do you have... Nothing. So it looks like we might have to pull from a few places. So, where's your buddy? You're coming? Or are you stuck? You look stuck. No, you're moving. You're just moving slow. Okay. So how are we going to do this? You don't have enough. You are perfect, actually. Who's your buddy? You go here, go there, loop. How about you? Are you loaded for bear? Nope. Let's fix this because you need to have a stockpile of stuff in you. Here's the one problem with playing this game is you have to do the maths. Load up. Come my way because I know there's ammo there. Kind of sucks, honestly. What's your waypoint? Load up, come my way. And then... I guess we'll kind of go from there. Why it's important to keep your islands all ready to go. Alright, we'll make do with what we got for now. Fortunately, that's true, there are better games. I wish to mean level-based matchmaking. Yeah, that'd be nice. Start playing tanks. I played a game with tanks the other day, and it was really enjoyable. But again, you know, a lot. It's a lot for a little. Okay, so it's time for my favorite part in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, we're going to get everybody back on board. I'm not even going to wait for the full capture screen. We are just going to move to the next island. So let's go ahead and pick up our virus bot here, and we'll get this party on the road. As for me, I think we're heading to Frontier next. Let's go ahead and get the Alba launched, because she can stay in orbit for a long time now that she is fully loaded. The winner takes it all. Cool. Play War Thunder, had 1,000. So Jesus. Oh, the P-51's such a good plane. B-51's America's gift to the world. People think I'm exaggerating, but I love that plane. Why did I have to park so far? We're gonna wait for everybody to get on board, and then we're gonna be on the way. How you guys doing? So, since we have chat going, I'm gonna bring Elite Dangerous and Mech Warrior to the channel sometime soon. Would you guys be interested in seeing gameplay from those? Like, is that something that fits the vibe? I was gonna do a vanilla campaign first, just to kind of get things going, and then the series would be like, you know, I have some lights, I have some lights, I have some medium mechs. We're gonna go fight the big battle. Just interested to know what you guys would think. Alright, and believe it or not, the island of Inferno has been captured. We have a scout plane away, and our petrol is bringing back our virus bot. So once everybody's on board, we will start moving towards Frontier. But we will be scouting Frontier long before we ever get near it. We are on Island 2 of our 6-island capture marathon. You can hear it. I love Mecha in Space, so always on board. Awesome. I have a few space games I've been wanting to play, like Spaceborne 2. I have X4, but I really have to learn X4. I know there's a lot to learn. And I just really wish I had a desk for X4. Like, when I get my own place, because currently I'm with family, you know, small YouTube. Not a great job. I mean, I love my job. I have a great job. My old job wasn't great. They owe me like 14 grand. It's fucking ridiculous. That's a whole nother story. But once kind of I get everything figured out and moved in, I'm going to be building a battle station, basically, that involves, you know, a ton of things. I'm actually very excited for it. Go ahead and give this a scouty scout. Look, no charts. It is daytime, so it's going to be a little harder to spot things. I say as we spot, you know, a whole patrol's worth of walruses. Alrighty. Aha. You know, I've never done this before. I'm going to shoot a carrier missile over here. It's going to take forever to get here, but I think it'll be fun. I bought a thing that came up. Persona 3 Portable, all. Oh, that's pretty cool. Whoa! That thing just tried to ram us. You know, I know that's not all that's here. But it is kind of funny that that's the only thing we can see. I'm just gonna let that thing run out of ammo again. Oh, he got me. Well, that was rude. Huh. All right, so just oh, I did it again. Just this in, breaking news, our albatross was shot down. Huh. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and get another one on deck. And we'll load it up in the same configuration, except this time we're going to shoot that damn thing down. Maybe I should start sending albatrosses with bombs, so this way it can take out the airfield. I think that would be the plan. I almost put on torpedoes instead of fuel tanks. Oh, I only have 2 fuel tanks left? Oh, no. I'm going to have to order up more. Well, to the island. The winner takes it all. I'll just order up a few fuel tanks. Somewhere here. Here they are. Let's just get 4 of these. Let's get 6. We'll get 3 reloads on board. Who would those come from? Here, probably, right? Fuel tank. Oh, look, I perfectly have 6. Wunderbar. Go here, come here. Right? Are you forever looping? Yeah. Oh, we gotta get going. Do, 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 do. This is the most islands we've ever taken in an episode. It's fun to look at this map and just think a long time ago, in the galaxy far, far away, we started here. We fought an enemy carrier about here, and then I think we met the yellow carrier somewhere here. It was pretty nuts. Those carrier battles were nuts. I think I sank once, but didn't count it for the campaign because it was back towards the start of the game when petrols would kill themselves, and all my aircraft were slamming into the deck instead of landing. Oh yeah. We are almost there. That's very exciting. It has grown dark in my room. The lights are now on. It's just that time of year where everything gets dark super fast. Alright, are you loaded? Real quick, here's what I'll do. This doesn't have the fuel to loiter, but it does have the fuel to fuck around and find out. One of my favorite shirts, by the way, is my Fat Electrician F-22 shirt. From when they shot down that balloon, and it says float around and find out. Love that effing shirt. It does get me in trouble sometimes. People do look at it and go, well, that's woo. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. Excuse me. The winner takes it all. I don't know why that's stuck in my head, but it is. You know what else is stuck in my head? My shiny teeth in me. My shiny teeth that sparkles! My shiny teeth in me. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, look, what I do, what I wear, unless I'm wearing something super politically, like, incorrect, I don't give a shit. It's my body. It's my shirt. Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm sorry, but I ain't catering. I'm one of those people, and this is how I think everyone should be in life. I don't like the idea of fitting in. I like the idea of being myself. And you could see it in the channel videos. Like, there's a lot of me in all of my videos. And it's very much a situation where it's like, you either like me or you don't. And there is no in between. As you can imagine, that does get me in trouble from time to time. We are missiles out on enemy birds. 1 down. Oh, we're taking machine gun fire. 2 down. Get a little closer. No? Okay. Oh, there we go. Three shot down. Wow. Compared to the other island, this one was a breeze. Alright, we are a little damaged though, so let's go ahead and get some repairs going and hop back into our scout bird, which will lead to our attack bird. This machine guns did 5% damage that quickly. Pretty nuts. Yeah, you know what? Even with the lights off, there's still not that many units here. And it goes click, 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 kaboom. Yeah, you were right all along. I used to edit these videos with music from a website called Epidemic Music, Epidemic Sound, and really great music resource if you guys do content creation. I think I want to get back to doing that. Okay, so there's a large group of enemies that are just begging to get a bomb dropped on them. So I'm going to help them. Pickle! That was gorgeous. Oh, there's an airplane. I just noticed there's one more enemy aircraft up, so we are going to kill this guy. Box 2. Well, bird no more. I just was attacked. My Cato has been overheating because of the heat and throwing up everywhere, but he is sitting behind me currently in front of my fan, just cooling off. And I feel really bad. The assault has begun. I always never know where to aim on these guys. Oh, well, I guess I could just do that. Next. Next. I wish my bumpers worked as rudders for this game. Next. We're talking about cats over in the live stream chat. Ah, they're so great. I'm an animal lover, so cats, dogs, everything in between. Except gerbos. Those little fuckers have... There's a Reddit thread that's like, gerbil owners of Reddit, what's the worst way your pets died? And it's just... You know, it's worth a read. Why can't I hit this guy? Okay, there we go. Cool. So, that is another island pacified. Now to drop some virus bots and go on home. Yeah, you were right all along. Because I've done it before and I will do it some more. Alright, everybody come home. You know what? I'm gonna do it. You, my friend, are getting the hefty bomb. In fact, you're getting 2 of them. Ooh, I guess I could do it with TV-guided missiles too, couldn't I? I was, if you guys caught the stream yesterday or the day before, we were playing, that new helicopter game that just came out, Cleared Hot. Really fun. A lot of performance issues towards the end of the campaign, but ooh, I was enjoying it thoroughly. Oh, big stretch. Oh. Alrighty. Adulting? Oh no! Alright, John, you have a good one. Thought something was coming into land. I was wrong. God, they get so far to the end of the runway. It F's me up every time I see it. It is a busy flight deck today. I wish there was like an ellipse tool so we can make a perfect circle. What I love about the radar too is that seeing things on the radar puts everything in perspective. Because you can, when you're doing when you're doing enough operations, it's really nice to see all the things working. The helicopter's coming for a landing. Oh, no. Oh, okay, no, we're good. We're good. It's not a building landing. I get to say this 6 times this episode, but it's time for my favorite part in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, now the the Albatross is launching to scout the next island, this time loaded up with very heavy bombs, because we're going to bomb the airfield first, and then do our scouting mission. Let's get everybody on board and head to the island. Oh, excuse me. And from here, you go to the carrier and drop this guy off. There's a torpedoes. I think we picked it up from here, or that could be an enemy boat. Well, we'll find out. I really hope it's not a boat, because I have nothing to deal with that at the moment. That's weird. What happened to your gun pods, my friend? Oh. Where did we get the extra? Weird. Did we lose a air vehicle? Okay, there's some weirdness going on. It's fine. There's a torpedo heading our way. With that, the island of Frontier is captured. I just heard the Albatross launch, and there's a torpedo heading towards us. I don't really have the means to stop that torpedo at the moment, but it does mean there's probably a boat somewhere close. Let's see if we can't just shoot a noisemaker off. What are we facing? So, we're going to set this like 270. And fire that way. Oh yeah, you can see it chasing the ship. Oh, that might be, yeah, that's definitely a torpedo. I don't see the torpedo trail anymore. Oh, it's gonna hit us. It didn't go for the noisemaker. Damn it. Oh, there it is. One torpedo's not the end of the world. I'm not worried about it. But with that done, let's head to the next island. And also, there's a boat. There it is. Got a big old Sea Whiz on it. Is it just Sea Whiz? Sea Whiz, torpedo. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that thing hitting me. Alright, so we did just scout the enemy ship. It looks like Sea Whiz and torpedo, so we don't have to worry about it shooting us down. We are going to bomb this little base here. As soon as I get the pipper on. There we go. Bombs away. Direct impact and nothing but smoke trails. Alright. Now we can scout and be happy. Or, you know what? Let's see if we can't get lucky with a bomb on top of that enemy vessel, shall we? This is very risky. I do not recommend we ever try this ever again. But in this instance, I think I can just lob it and hope for the best. It does have Sea Whiz. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Oh, actually, hold on. There's an aircraft taking off. Okay, so there was an extra aircraft that survived, so we were bombs away, and it looks like we got it. Alright, let's take a look at this island now, find all the bits and bops, and we'll have the carrier deal with the needlefish that's in the water. Oh, look at these cute little turrets. Honestly, I bet you a ground team can deal with this. Where are you? I know you're around here because you were shooting at me. There's one. Oh, look. A bunch of air vehicles actually survived. There's 2 and 3. Hey, what's up, AOX? How you doing? I don't really see anything else. Oh, there they are. Not a super well-defended island, honestly. Is that everything? Nothing over here? Yeah, I think that's everything. Where's that command center again? Yeah, okay. I have an idea of how we're going to take this island. Alright, so I just went ahead and scouted out... Oh, hold on. What is this? Arch, do you not have anything left to do, or are you offloading? No, you're offloading. Okay, you're fine. Let's turn in. Hit the maintain heading. All right. The scouting of Somis is done. Somnis, there's an N there. The scouting of Somnis is done. There's not really a lot of ground units, and the command station on the island is actually accessible to ground units very easily. So we're probably going to hit it with some ground assets. There is a small patrol boat, which I'm not too worried about, honestly. It's torpedoes and Sea Whiz, so we're at no danger. Basically, we're going to get close, drop a bunch of units. I'm thinking send in a bear and the virus bots. But we are going to go ahead and try and bomb this thing and just knock it out the sky. So, while we're on the move, let's go ahead and get some air assets ready. What's up, Riffs? How you doing, buddy? I guess we disabled one of our own units by accident. Oh, you know what it was? You know what it was? There was an extra petrol. I think this was a petrol and this always was a helicopter. I think that's what happened. Let's just give this IR. If you shoot IR close enough, the enemy doesn't have time to engage it. Let's take a look at vehicles real fast. You're loaded. You're loaded. What's the difference in gun here? You have an artillery gun. No. Now you have an artillery gun. And you have, I think, a battle. No, you have a heavy cannon. Okay. Then you're loaded with ammo. Cool. You guys are set to breach. Excellent. We're just waiting for this Manta to get its full health, and then we'll go from there. Albatross has fuel tank, so it's not like I have to worry about that. We will need some fuel at some point, but at this moment, I don't care. We'll get 6 barges up. Basically just have these start maxing out fuel production. I don't know why I did that. Definitely do not need 100. Thank you. Basically, I always try to keep 20 in the immediate area. Typically helps. And we'll get some fuel after we capture this next island. You know what? You're good enough to go as is. Again, our plan is to loop to the back of the island, so this way I can launch ground troops and assault. It should work out exactly the way I think it's going to work. Real quick, I didn't think about this. Oh, man. Let's call this 64 Island new backup. Because we did have some weird audio issues. So I want to make sure that in case that happens here, we can just re-record the episode. Oh, I did know that, and I saw them, and they look cool. That was at the expo recently. I don't know why, though, because the 3D maneuvering nozzles just seem so much better. Maybe they're more efficient. Maybe they're more fuel efficient. It's exciting. This is where I wish the world can, like, fucking peace, love, and happiness, because I would love to see a Su-57 in action. But I'm never going to see a Su-57 in action, because I'm a fucking American, and unless I want to go to a nation where Americans are usually prosecuted, I don't get to see it. A shame of a world we live in. Blue afterburners less efficient. Ah, okay. Is it higher power to weight ratio, though? Okay, party people. We are in the Manta, loaded with missiles. We're going to fly in hot and see if we can't kill this needlefish real fast. It does have Sea Whiz, but sometimes if you shoot missiles too close, the Sea Whiz don't have time to track, so this should be a fun one. Rifle. We hit, but no damage. Let's turn around, try again. We're on a surface skim this time. Rifle. ×2. Sweet. Send to the bottom. Alright, this Manta's job is done. And away we go. That was literally this Manta's one purpose. I want to get behind to the command node, which is here. We're moving pretty quick, so we should intercept that pretty quickly. Interesting. I love the Su-57. I think schematically, and yes, schematically, the Su-57 looks amazing. I think it's a great cousin to the F-22. Like, if the U.S. and Russia were allies, the Su-57 would obviously be the F-22's little brother, right? Like, it's the Russian stepbrother version, or stepsister version. But it's the ugly stepsister, right? It's the stepsister version. I wouldn't mind a Su-57 mod with, like, Kinzels and some of the newer weaponry that Russia's fielding. Like, I don't care about how efficient the weapon is in real life. Just in ace combat, make it as effective as it is on paper. The Su-57's not nuclear capable, is it? I don't think so. It looks like the enemy finally got that helicopter up. We just shot a missile at it, and... well, goodbye, helicopter. Okay, I have the command area in sight. It should just be behind this berm, or behind this hill, and then south. Once we're there, we're going to deploy tanks. I just want to make sure I don't sandbar myself. Now, for the question, would it be more efficient just to use aircraft and dominate the 6 islands? Abso-fucking-lutely. But, honestly, I think the joy of the episode is being able to use mixed tactics on small islands. And, truthfully, there'd be no fun in just, you know, decimating islands without new tactics. So, this will be a fun one. You know what we haven't done in a while? Running into islands. AWACS, what emulator do you use? So I've been looking for a good one so I can play all the ace combats. Oh, we're taking fire. PSSP. Okay, I'm gonna look that up now. So, here's a funny story, chat. We're close enough we're taking fire from the island. So I'm going to deploy all of our ground units. Yes, all of them. And we're going to go shoot the island. 2 bits and pieces. We'll face the ass to the island, so this way everything can launch quicker and go from there. Let's get some repairs going. So we don't accidentally die. How funny would that be? I'm pretty sure we're repairing faster than they're doing damage, which is pretty funny. Oop, there they go. Ground units our way. That's funny. You need to download files from the website. Okay. I'll look into that. Thank you, by the way. The ground assault commences. Where's Seaways? Seaways, you can get back inside. You can get back inside. You can get back inside. Are we moving slightly? Is that because our engines are still on? Nope, we're just being pushed naturally by the water. Take it back. You go attack. You come back on board. Alright, here's the ground battle from the sky. You know what? Let's help our boys out a little bit. That's kind of cool to see the carrier and the ground team in one camera. Alrighty, the ground team is here. And in 3, 2, 1. Virus bots are away. The ground mission has been successful. Kind of funny because we never get to do this. Okay, so we're going to start getting everybody who needs to get back on board. And then I guess our ground team's just going to protect the virus bots. Where is our mule? You need to come here. Bear, I need you here. Missiles, I need you here. Here we go. Oh no, I think our virus bots got destroyed. No, they're still good. Oh, this is the artillery gun. There's no attack options are available. Okay, so here's something fun. The artillery gun can only fire when told. Doesn't look like it's firing. Oh, there it is. Said we're rounds out. Oh, there they are. Wow. Oh, yeah. They do the job nice. Get everybody home. Okay, and with that, the island of Somnus is captured. We're gonna get everybody back on board, refuel the scout aircraft, and then head down to Fulcrum. We are halfway through our 6-island capture spree here. Get everything repaired too while we're at it. Yeah, those rounds took a minute to get there, but when they got there strong. Oh, man. Cause I'm coming on strong. Coming on strong. I gotta figure out the stream thumbnails. Like, I'm kind of in between where I want to be with them. I think for recording, I'm gonna put a big like recording thing on it, and I think that kind of gets the point across really, really well. Let's just heal the easy things real fast because it takes 2 seconds to do this. All right. Are we still in pattern? What's happening? Yeah, it's still in the pattern. Oh, it's taking fire. There's still another acid on the island. That's kind of funny. Oh, are we doing this thing again? We're getting pushed. What's happening is we're getting pushed by the ocean current, and it's freaking the bot logic out. Maybe if I kill the engines, that would help a little bit. Let me just... this is where I wish we can manually control these. Yeah, look, you see how we're turning just a little bit? Like we're ever so slightly drifting. So what we're going to do is we're going to push into the current with our nose. And that should fix this problem. The ground units aren't the smartest, which is why this happens. So if anything, this should be pushing us backwards towards the island now. Should make it a little easier for the robots to get in. Yeah, they all should be getting in now. Okay. Let's go down there and say hi. Such a long trip. Into the dark hole. Yeah, we fixed it. Wish there was elevator music. The music in this game's good, it's just too quiet. Yeah, like you see we're turning ever so slightly. We're gonna counteract that turn. Want to put us like nose to the current. See if that helps us. Try and do a steering lock and a maintain heading. Maybe that'll help too. Yep, that looks like that was the key. Ah. Getting down these stairs is actually harder because it's the game's so sensitive and the stairs are so thin. What I wish is that the music was a little more varied. There's not a lot of like, there's a great ambient soundtrack, but there's not like, there's no combat soundtrack. There's no close call soundtrack. And I know it's probably because it'd be distracting, but I would like to hear it. We're still turning a little bit, but it seems like the AI's figured itself out. We're just missing our virus bots. And our mule. I like that the mule's just loaded. I saw the virus bots. There they are. Finally, everybody is on board. I figured out that you have to lock steering and heading to make sure they stay on board. Excuse me, I was burping there. We are launching our scout aircraft towards Fulcrum. And really ate that word there. Good job, Jedi. You know what we're going to do first, actually? We're going to launch an assault craft there to see what that is, because if that's something dangerous, I want to know, and we're gonna kill it. And then we're gonna launch the scout aircraft to do its magical journey into the unknown, basically. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, party people, everybody's on board finally. Figured out that we had to lock our heading and steering in order to do it. Which is annoying, but not the end of the world. We are almost through our fuel. I think we're going to be 2/4 fuel here in a second, which is fine. We are going to be launching a Manta towards the next island because we did detect an enemy ship. And then following the Manta will be a very angry Albatross, ready to scout, ready to lay in hate, loaded with bombs again. You can see it there. It's already getting ready. And we'll come back when it's boat sinking time. Alright, so those are on the way. Remove. This is going to be such a big file. But we almost have it. We really do almost have it. And then we'll come back up. So let's see. One episode tomorrow. Thanksgiving. December 1st. December 9th. Yeah, we'll be done before my birthday at this rate. Very exciting. Very exciting. Manta is away. We are looking for that enemy boat. We are heading towards the next island. I don't see anything yet, but stay tuned. I don't even see a boat, to be honest. Oh, there she is. You know, out of curiosity, can we even hit her if she's not scanned? Yes. Boat is still up. I think we missed. We're looping back in. All right. Splash one enemy boat. And we're just in time. The petrol is, or the petrol. The Albatross is on station. We're going to drop bombs and hit the hangar bay and the runway because I see something taking off right now. So we are Pickle and slow her down a little bit. Pickle. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, what a great strike on the hangar. Cool. Now let's go find all the enemies. Wow, we landed that bomb right into the door. That couldn't have been any better. That was just, mwah, chef's kiss. Hey, where's the carrier? Is that our flat top over there? You know, I probably should check that before we hit the island, like I, predicted not too long ago. There's two more. I do like the visual difference in all the units. Like, I was able to tell right away that was a walrus next to a seal and not two walruses. Alright, let's go ahead and full stop. We are running out of fuel, so let's get some fuel ordered up. Your goal, here, and back. We'll get like 100 extra. Get the fire spots out there, and then you can come in. Wait, I think there's a PSP emulator. Oh no. Well, I have an Xbox 360, or not an Xbox 360, sorry. Oh, big stretch, party people. Okay. I have eyes on a PlayStation emulator, and I need to set that up. My buddy Slaughter's helping me with that. And then PSP emulator wouldn't be bad. I have a PSP, like a working PSP and a working Vita. So if I could find a PSP cartridge of an Ace Combat game, that would be awesome. They don't move. I don't wanna wait for my rice to get colder. Actually, fun fact. Oh no, I did eat today. I usually don't eat, but today I did eat. Alright, we know where everybody is. They're all on radar, so let's send you back as well. We'll get ready to start going to Toronto. Look at this guy. What are you... Do you even have things on board? Carrying anything? No. What are you doing? Go home. Just get 10 of everything. I gotta try using those deployable droids one day. I think the doorbell just rang. It did, in fact, ring. You can fly the Fenrir droid. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so it just started to rain by the looks of it. We are loaded with the virus bots. We're going to go pacify the island, land the virus bots, and give it a good deploy. I wish capturing islands like this was normally this easy. We're gonna need a lot of 20 mil after this. You know, I was just thinking, let me machine gun these guys, and I was like, you know what? I have rockets I can spare. Oh, is that a turret I didn't spot earlier? That's unfortunate. Oh, those were spot on. Just to show you how much health the turrets have. There we go. Oh, it's still up? Nope, it's dead. That was just like a residual last round. Ooh, we're hit. That bomb on the hangar bay earlier, chef's kiss. I think what's happening is that they're going underwater, so the rounds aren't actually connecting. That's fine. That's why we have rockets. Rockets don't care if you're underwater. Cool. It's always nice when you get both rockets on target. There is an enemy somewhere there shooting at me. I'm gonna try and use his muzzle flash. There he is. I can just barely see him. I mean, I could just lock him up with the scout camera, but this is a bit more of a challenge. There we go. He's dead now. And then there's one more. Oh, handful of enemies over here too that aren't marked. Cool, they're all dead. All right, let's land the virus bots, capture this island, and then we're on to the next one. We haven't lost a single unit yet, and it feels so good. Somebody just landed. This next island should be fairly easy. It's a level 1 shop island, basically. It's the warehouse island, so we should just be able to grab that really fast. Like, I don't really expect much in the way of resistance. If there is, I'd be very surprised. And that still has over half its fuel, so no worries at all. Island 4 in 3, 2, 1. Bots are away, and we're already on the move to the next island. So let's go scout. Okay, you, my friend. Here. Grab. And then meet us somewhere here. This has been fun. This has been one of the better Carrier Command episodes in a long time, actually. It's been a while since I've been able to just kind of sit back and not have to worry about much. We are definitely running out of fuel, though. Scout plane, are you fully loaded? Yep. Go ahead, my friend. Not that I think you're absolutely necessary, but better to be safe rather than be sorry. Imagine there's just a bear sitting here. The whole island's just covered with bears. You know what? I have an idea. So, chat, I have a funny idea. Because I think Sereno is going to be an easy island, and we're about to capture Volcrum. I kind of want to test an idea, which is, what if the carrier was aground, and you had to use it from where it stood? So I think I'm going to park the carrier right here between Volcrum and Sereno, and just stick to air and ground assets for the next 2 island captures. I think that's going to be fun and funny. So we're here. We're going to maintain heading and steering lock and keep her afloat. Let's see how this works. It's going to be New Tactic Friday. And with that, the island of Fulcrum is under our control. We are 2 islands left here with a new strategy, so that should be fun. All right, let's get the virus bots back on board. We're going to need it. And it sounds like our Albatross is away. All right. Pick him up yet? What is that big shiny light? Okay, so something weird, chat, just immediately. There's a lot of seals here. Like a lot of seals here. It's actually very weird. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, chat. Thought Oreo was up to no good. We're good now. We're back. Like, there are more seals on this island than I've seen in a really long time. Kind of crazy, because this is a level 1 and it's been the most defended island all stream. Wow, that is a lot of red. Is that everybody? Almost. What is that? 5, 10, 12, 14. There's 15 hostels on this island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, 16? Let's see. 3, 5, 8, 10, 15, 11. Why have I gotten different numbers every time I've counted? Am I stupid? I must be. Look, 5, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, maybe 17. I'm going to go with 17. Okay, so with the large number of enemies on this island, I'm actually going to drop some bombs and see if we can't clear up the numbers a bit more. This should be interesting. Let's see what happens. Bomb 1. Bomb 2. Cool, that limits the number of enemies. I also really damaged the albatross in the process, so whoops. Well, that's fine. We're gonna launch a razor bill and get some vengeance here. Can the razor bill make that? I actually don't know. Well, we're gonna find out. We received a ton of supplies, which is always a good thing. Really quick, I just want to see what's on order, what's on the way. We do have pending orders for 160 and 40 millimeter, but everything else... Oh, and there's one pending order for a noise torpedo. Let's make that 2, and then I think that's it. So let's go ahead and just make sure we're doing okay there. I said I had a pending order for fuel, but I don't see where my fuel is. Oh, it's on the way, that's why. I'll worry about logistics here in a moment. Let's make another, like, 4 barges just to get ready. This is where I wish the carrier had 2 elevators. Basically what's going to happen is once this petrol is reloaded and refueled, we're going to launch him again with the pirate spots. So, and I think that's our fuel barge coming. Yeah. Oh shit, that's a torpedo. What direction is that coming from? Alright. A little more than 270. Oh, I'm silly. That should have been the right side. Let's see if I can't distract this torpedo with some noisemakers. Oh. Sorry about that. I have no privacy, and instead of asking me a question, I get my door ripped open, so that's always fun. We're not moving, so if it's going to hit us, it's going to hit us. Yeah, noisemakers really only work if you're moving. I guess the real question is, how would you kill an enemy carrier if you're just sitting still, right? We're in the Razor Bill with very limited time on station, so I am blazing towards the enemy island here to deal with the rest of the enemies. We should have enough ammo to do it without problem, and then we'll bring in the capture. Cool, that's 2 down right away. It's so nice to have Razor Bills again and to just be able to do this quick kind of movement thing. Another 2 down. Another 2 down. There we go, I was shooting above them. Perfect. This island, pacified. Razorbill can come home, and virus bots will be deployed. Our virus bots are getting a workout today. I think that barge is still offloading. Yeah. Finish the Stravos. No, not 100. We'll build like 50 each on this island. Maybe 30 each. 50 each is a little much. Missiles will build like 100 of each, though. We go through missiles pretty fast. And what we'll do is we'll assign everybody an island. Are you still loading? Yeah. Well, if you're sticking around for the whole stream, thank you so much. I know this game can be a lot. The little pixelated rain on the deck looks really cool. Basically, this thing's going to land, repair, and then I'm going to send it off to Stravos. How do you... I forgot how to do this, but there's a way to, like... Is it right-click? Oh, no, it's Weight Group Alpha. Yep, okay. Ah, moving. Okay, good, you're picked up now. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go again. Just a quick tactical update for everybody. So we have the Albatross landing. The Razor Bill just came back as well. The Petrel is moving with the virus bot over to Sereno. I may just end up driving towards Stavros here. My plan originally was to wait for the Albatross to repair and then send it to Stavros to... I just called this thing two different names. I'm going to call it Stav. And send it to Stav for scouting. And then once we kind of know what's going on, send in another air wing. That might take too long, so I'm not sure how I feel about that plan yet. We'll see what happens once this lands. This might get refueled, rearmed pretty quickly, and then we'll send it out. And it looks like the Petrel is about to make landfall, so we will launch the virus bots on Sereno, excuse me, and we will have captured all three of the primary islands. Storm, which is what we started on, Ursula, which was, I believe, oranges, and then Serrano, which was yellows. Yellow, we, of course, killed pretty early in the campaign, and they didn't really get much use of it. But alright, to the virus bots. Which should be deploying any moment now. So, Elite Dangerous and Mech Warrior to the channel. I think I'm going to do a battlefield montage. I don't know if that's going to be on this page or on the Stress Iron Gaming page or clan page, but Either way, it'll be a fun one. Ooh, big stretch over here. Oh, man. Okay, it looks like the drop just happened. I was checking my phone for something. And for the 5th time tonight, virus bots deployed in 3, 2, 1. One more island left. Let's go capture it. Alright, we're gonna get everybody on board. Come pick our dude up. We're about to be fully healed again. Alba is healing, I want to say. Nope, it's still being buried to the bottom. Chat! What's up, chat? I got some cool games I want to show you guys tomorrow. Just things I've been having fun in, nothing crazy. Heck yeah, Toe. I don't think I've ever had the joy of playing air combat, but I definitely started young with Ace Combat. Had a lot of fun. Probably was the first game that really made me want to be a pilot and gave me the bug, you know. Here we go, here we go, here we go again. Party people. Party people! We have captured the island of Serrano and have secured the last warehouse island. Very exciting. We are now on the way to capture Stav, and I think that will be the last island of the day, because that will be our 6 islands. Sheesh! What a ride. Alright, without further ado, we're going to launch the scout aircraft after getting everybody back on board and get moving to Stav. I can't believe we've done 6 islands today, chat. What a nutty ride of ours. Barge! Where are you going? I just want you to stay here. Oh, I have SNES Star Fox. Yeah, SNES You know, the early Star Fox games is probably where I got my love of sci-fi from. Because there was something just about it. It was just like, this is cool, this is fun, I love it. Damn, I bet you my SNES still works too, is the fun part. What a good time. What good memories. That wasn't the only game. I feel like there was a fighter jet game for the SNES, or maybe it was N64. It had a Tomcat. Damn, what was the name of that? I'm sure I can go. We have a wall of games in the living room from when I was a kid, and you know I couldn't game without parent permission. And it kind of just stayed and became our de facto like CD cabinet. Was it Pilot Wings? I'm Googling it. SNES F-14 game. F-14 Tomcat game. There was a Game Boy game called Tomcat. Oh, was this it? No, but this doesn't look SNES. And I don't think this was released in America. There's a game called Super Dogfight, but it doesn't look familiar. Gosh, I don't know. Pilot Wings? Let me see. Oh, that's silly. Oh, maybe it was Pilot Wings. Maybe it didn't have a Tomcat in it. Maybe I'm crazy. Because this does look familiar. Oh, I don't know. Oh man, now I'm gonna go on a freaking hunt for games. Oh, I just found a browser version of a game called F-14 Tomcat. Maybe this is what I was thinking. Oh no, but this is an arcade game. Weird. Weird. Okay, well. Now that that's going to be stuck in my head forever. Everybody's on board. Are you fully ready to go? Yes, go ahead. Wow, what theme song is that from? That's not F-Zero. Oh, man. What just got stuck in my head, chat? Y'all, damn it. Now I got another game that I gotta figure out shucking my brain. Okay, so here's my battle plan for taking Stav. I have the Albatross launching now to begin its scouting run. On top of the Albatross is going to be a Manta flying at the same altitude. Well, actually flying a little bit lower. And what the Manta is going to do is just provide some anti-air support in case we can't get the bombers killed or the airfield struck in time. But that should be enough to take this island. And then once that's cleared, we'll send in the Petrol with the virus bots just to land it. I'm testing this strategy to see, mostly because I don't want to have to sail back up here, because my intended plan, let me just delete this mark here. My intended plan is to capture Stav, then come up to Quyati, whatever, and then come down the Evergreen, Styx, Ignis, Mnemonic, and go from there. I don't want to have to sail down here to backtrack and then go around. This is my fault. What I should have done is taken these islands first and then come back up. But there's just a single channel here, so it was just easy for me to come in and play. But yeah, we're launching units now. Once they're on the way, we'll get away. And it sounds like our Albatross is there. Perfect. Let the scouting begin. Top 3 games of all time. Definitely says I remember playing a plane and helicopter game. No idea the name. Oh, man. Toe, when you say top 3 game, do you mean modern? Do you mean in general? Do you mean of all time? Because there are a lot of good games. Gosh, I don't even think I can answer if it was retro and today. I've played a lot of games. Are we including arcade games? Any to make it more difficult? If I'm going to pick any, Titanfall 2 comes to mind. I don't think that's my number 1, though. I think Halo ODST is my number 1. Maybe Reach. I have a lot of good memories with Reach. Let's go Halo Reach. Let's go Ace Combat 5. And then I want a retro title. I think a retro title is fitting. And then Let's go a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle in Time. That was a really fun game. Just a quick look with the Albatross here, and I actually don't see any patrol boats. What I do see is something very bright and shiny over there. I think it's just the light from the command center. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop bombs on the air tower, or the air base, and then we can scout. Yeah, Turtles in Time was a really fun game. There is a Ninja Turtles game for the Xbox that's on Game Pass that I never played, and I really want to. Is Brew Barons on sale? That's a fun game. That's a really cool if you just want something to chill with game. Brew Barons is really solid. Okay. We are bombs away on the hangar bay. I think I hit the bomb a little too late. Oh, nope, I lied. Perfect. Perfect strike. Cool, so let's go ahead and give this island a scout. And if there's a large group of enemies, we have one more heavy bomb. These heavy bombs today, I never used them, and now they're coming in clutch. I wonder what kind of damage they do to enemy carriers. Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. You know, I was going to do a full scout, but you see that collection of lights there on the lower right-hand side? It's a bunch of enemy units. And bomb away. I don't know why they're all stuck there, but they're all about to meet a very unfortunate end. Oh, that is twice we've got to do that this mission, and it's always a good time. Oh, look at this group of 4 here as well. I wish I had a third bomb. That's awesome. Okay, well, I guess we don't need the spare bomber. Let's go ahead and just get the petrol on station and go from there, because it looks like there's not much left to this island. And honestly, after what we just did, there's probably not going to be many threats. There's the light. Fuck, spending too much money this end of the year. That's kind of my problem. I'm recovering from my old job not paying me, which is why I completely turned the clock and took a new job. I'm still in the hole for like 12 grand, 14 grand with them. So I'm hoping they pay me back ASAP, because I really need that money to pay like my student loan and other bills. Kind of why I'm pushing the channel so much recently. Not just because of explosive growth, which, don't get me wrong, the explosive growth, definitely a reason. But also just because if the channel can start paying for itself, that means there's a stress bubble that comes off of me, and I can just focus on the gaming and the work. Now, I don't think this is going to be me bitching for a minute, so I apologize for everybody who's not here to hear me vent. I don't think the channel is going to be really paying bills for a long time. I mean, I have this YouTube tool that, AI is bad, I know, but it uses AI to kind of guesstimate how much money a channel makes. And at the current moment, the money the channel would make is only like $200-300 a month, which, you know, don't get me wrong, is a lot for a channel my size. And it would pay a bill, so it's not like anything crazy, because that is a bill I don't have to pay. But if I can get the channel to grow to the point where it's making like $1,500 to $1,800 a month, that would be amazing, because then the channel being able to pay my student loan monthly bill, which is like 22 something a month, oh man, it means I can start putting funds towards like producing my own short films and stuff, which is great. My girlfriend just sent me a thing with Monster Energy, and we're gonna play this audio because it's gonna be funny. Hold on. You can't hear her, but she found the pink monster can. As long as it's not sugar-free. But yeah, so that's kind of where my brain is at. Like, and of course, like at the end of the day, the channel making money isn't the goal. The goal is to have fun and enjoy making the content, and hopefully you guys enjoy Toe, Gadfleet, AWACS, all of you, you know. So it's just a weird place to be in mentally, to have to worry about so much. But it's gonna get better soon. We are in our little bomber manta that unfortunately isn't going to get used too much, but we're going to use it. Bombs away. And then we're going to come back in and strike this large group here because we brought the manta out. We might as well use its ordnance. It's not like we're hurting on ordnance. Let's see if we can't kill this 2 group here. Bombs away. Oh, yeah. 2 down. And there's enough left for my petrol to get some action. Alright, you come home. The benefits to playing this game with multiple people is that you can have a ground assault going on while someone's in the air covering. I know these guys aren't going to refuel themselves, and I really wish they would. They get fuel from the carrier. It'd be nice. It'd be very nice. Alright, this is loaded. Let's send them in. And we'll get the scout aircraft home. What I would love to do, like, the big overall arching goal of the channel, of course, is to do really cool and weird gaming things. Like, you know, I would love to do giveaways. I have to figure out how that works, though, because shipping internationally is kind of a pain in the ass. But, like, I would love to get merch going. Merch would be fun. I'd love to do, like, artist competitions to be able to PayPal, you know. Of course, it means growing the community more and more. And I want to be growing to the point where I can still keep up with chat, because I really love being able to, like, talk to you guys while I'm doing this and having fun. You know? Something to be said, though, about how much time I spend here and at work. Luckily, I work remote, so if I were to move, which is also a plan, I can kind of keep the fun going. I'll just, like, record a month in advance and be like, I'm moving, I'm sorry. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It is so crazy to see only 6 islands left. That is insane. But, you know, I'm always open to feedback, so if you all enjoy the content, or if there's something you notice that's a little weird, please let me know. I prefer constructive criticism. It's always a good thing. Moving to another city or just homes? I don't know. It depends on Laura. I'm okay to go anywhere in the U.S. as long as it's not California. Because California, law-wise, is just so backwards. Great, like, I would love to visit California, but I wouldn't want to live in California. Maybe if, like, I was in the North California, not L.A. I think L.A. is considered South California. But, like, I would love to be, you know, near the Redwoods. I guess that's San Francisco. But I wouldn't want to live in San Francisco. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. I would love to live in Colorado, but given their forest fires recently and my asthma, maybe just Maine. I don't know. I want to live, like, somewhere there's snow. I like my 4 seasons. Upstate New York would probably be it, but how upstate do I want to go? You know, do I want to be close to family? Do I want to be away from family? So, it depends. If it was to be another apartment, it'd have to be a nice... I'd have to get an extra bedroom so I can have an office. But New York City prices are expensive. So it's a challenge. Because, like, you know, a two-bedroom apartment in New York City, on average, is like $2,600 US plus a month. Plus utilities. So you're looking at, like, $3,200 a month for an apartment. So it's just a lot that you have to look at, consider, do the math on, you know. All that to answer your question with probably an apartment to start with. We're here in the petrol. We are going to eliminate the remaining threats and then take this island over. It has been a journey, but we have 6 islands in the bag, and the next 6 are going to be very annoying because it includes multiple 3-stars and a 4-star again. So there is some fun on the horizon for our carrier. There's a turret I didn't mark that is shooting at us. Alright, let's not worry about that right now. Let's get these guys under control. And we'll just rocket pod this and then drop the virus bots off. Oh, there's an enemy to my left. Hello. Oh, I put that rocket right on its forehead. Wow, I could not hit that guy. Alrighty, though. We're going to land, drop the bots off, and get her moving. Okay, I did just see that there's a bunch of trees, though, so we're going to make sure we land, like, here. Because petrols hate trees and will kill themselves. Oh, the albatross landed. We're almost there, chat. It's almost the end. I don't know what we call this episode. Rampage? Momentum, maybe? Are you stuck? Full speed ahead. Yeah, right. Full speed ahead's a good one. I might use that. That's a good one. Every time I see your name, the first thing that comes into my head is, this is Awex Okanyelba, or in your language, Sky Eye. Ah, 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 ah. We heard your song on the radio. We're here to help, too. The Yuktabani show up in their MiGs, and it's just, or their Sukhois, and it's just like, this is the Yuktabani Aerial Squadron. We love that song. Or no, that was the Chinooks, right? The Ocean's Chinooks. He's like, we love that song. We're here to help you too. God, what a great time for gaming. To be a kid again and experience Ace Combat for the first time. Alrighty, we are here. Island number 6. Virus bots deployed. Let's get everybody back to the carrier and figure out our next steps. All I know is that editing this episode is going to be the biggest pain in the ass. The good thing is there's no going place to place sequences because the islands were so close together. So that cuts like, I don't know, an hour out of the edit. But what I might do is go through the timeline and separate the islands into separate like chunks, and then edit each chunk individually. I want to go back to when Battle Pass and DLCs were anything. I don't mind DLCs. I think there's a lot of value in having extra content for your game. I think what happens is that there is this over-reliance on putting out Battle Pass live service content that doesn't do anything for the longevity of the game. This is my gaming hot take. My gaming hot take is that I think live service games need a Battle Pass to survive. What I don't think happens is the quality of the Battle Pass meets expectations. Because having extra content for a game is great. But does that content survive? Like, the problem with Destiny 2 was that after Forsaken, they were making content that would die in 3 weeks. You know, or 6 weeks. Here's this new season. Here's this new Battle Pass. Here's 6 weeks worth of content for a 15-week season. Or on the flip side of that, you have things where it's like, here's our 4-month-long Battle Pass, but here's all the content you could do in 2 weeks. And it's very difficult to enjoy a game when the content dies like that. Liberation of Grace Maria. And, Liberation of Grace Maria and, was it Megalith? Dun 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 dun. I don't know what. Brabante has a good one too. End of Deception's solid. Okay, party people, and with that, the island of Stavros is captured, which brings an end of our 6-island marathon here. You can hear my voice is kind of shot. Today was a really long recording day. So, what is next? Well, next, we're heading to Kiati. And then Evergreen. This will probably be next episode, because these 3-star islands take a while. After that, we will head to Styx and Ignis. Styx will probably be a bit of a challenge, so we'll make sure that we bring a lot of bombs and get a lot of spare units on standby. Then, we will go to Mnemonic. And last but not least, Arachnid. You know what? We're just going to target the command center directly. We're almost there. In the words of, is it Dantry? It's not over. But I'll tell you what, chat. It's about to be. So, we're going to get everybody on board, packed away, tucked away, and we're going to call it a day here. So, if you guys like this content, you know what to do. And until next time, so long, fair wind. Fair wind? So long, farewell, safe wind and following seas. I'll catch you in the next one. Later, party people. Okay, chat, you guys get a little extra time with me because we're going to get loaded with everybody. Just like an extra 5 minutes or so. So, yeah, so just to go over the channel a little bit. Mech Warrior and Ace Combat are going to be coming to the channel. I don't know when or how. I don't know how I'm going to be recording things like that. I'll figure it out soon. The goal for the channel is that it's making enough to pay bills and doesn't affect the content. So, there will be... chances are there will be a lot more variety to the channel, but the core games are going to stay the same. So Ace Combat's going to stay. Elite Dangerous is going to stay. Carrier Command's going to stay in some capacity. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. And then the ultimate goal... The ultimate goal is if I can get the channel to be... If I can get the channel to self-fund a bill, there's a lot of stress on me that goes away, which means I can make more content and better content, honestly. Which is really exciting, and if it happens, and I'm, you know, going to be ecstatic about it. We'll be doing a whole thing. But for the gaming side of things, it's going to be a lot of figuring out what to play. Battlefield's definitely coming in some capacity. It might just be a montage, or it might be like kind of best moments. Currently, I've only been recording Battlefield without chat because I have it on my Xbox. MechWarrior 5 is coming. I need to start playing that more to level up and get more mechs. Then, I'm possibly wrong, but make multiple channels, vlog channel, second channel. So, I've thought about making a VR channel. I wanted to do a second channel, which was just, like, ground-based games. So, Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, Vegas. Things like that. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm talking to, like, I have an inner circle of, like, people I work with that are, like, creators or friends and close people like that. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to go about doing that is, because it might require some new branding. It might require the name of this channel changing, because the idea of Blaze Jedi Gaming was supposed to be all-encompassing, like my variety channel. But I think what I'll do is make this channel, the primary channel will be the content that does best, obviously, and then the next channel will be more shooters, and then I want to do a VR channel. But to do the VR channel, I need to get a new computer, because my computer is hitting the 6 years old mark. Some of the components are hitting like 8 years. So this is definitely no longer a high-end PC, and she is struggling. She hates recording in VR. It absolutely hates it. So once I kind of figure out a bunch of that stuff, we'll get on the underway, and in a good way too. It's going to be fun. There's a lot on the horizon. I have big plans for this channel. So it's just going to be a matter of getting everything situated, and then, you know, new end cards. Probably not new graphics, but different graphics different enough that you can tell what's what. I've been talking to the modding community for Ace Combat, and they want me to, you know, we came to the consensus that getting like a PNG tube or like a VTube model would probably help the channel a lot too, because I could customize it to the game. But that's like a good VTube model with all the linkages and stuff is like, I'm going to put up the end screen. A good VTube model with all the linkages and stuff is like $2,000. It's really kind of insane. So if I'm gonna do that, you know, that's a price commitment. I have to think about it. I have to get it ready, things like that. So there's a lot on the way for the channel. Like, a lot of things are in the books, being thought about, being networked, receptioned, all that blah blah blah. So it's coming soon. But alright guys, this is where I'm going to call it. I just did my backup save. I'm going to do another one just in case. And then I'm going to get offline. Probably will go chill for a bit and then hop on Xbox. So we'll see what happens. But hey guys, you know, have wonderful days. If it's the morning, have a great evening if it's evening. And I will see everybody in the next one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. As always, thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Later, party people. Be safe. Farewell.